So where we started, he is the rep for Columbus area where I work out of, and we had to get to a good communication and learning each other. We started out, it was a rough, rocky start. We didn't understand each other. We thought that Donna's recruitment was against us. They thought we were against them.
My intent was to find out, how we did, of course, but I was more interested in, okay, were there any issues I need to try to make sure don't happen next time? So I was trying to think in terms of that, although I was interested in my numbers and how the goal was going, because, at the end of the day, that's still my job. They give me a number to collect every month, you know what I mean? I got to hit that number, so to be doing my job. But I did not realize that as by coming at the end of the drive only and asking that question, that I was sending the wrong message. And one of the charges who's no longer with us, how I found out was she just called me out. She just said, "Johnny, you don't care about us. All you care about is your numbers. You come in here and you just come, you come in there at the end of the day. You don't ask how we've been. We've been working hard for you all day, and you just want to know how we did." It was an eye-opener for me to see that and to realize that, hey, I'm sending the wrong message here, and that's not my intent.
My perception was that the reps didn't care. The only thing they wanted was us to make their goals, and they wanted to blame anything that didn't go right on us. But talking and communicating and figuring out we were here for one purpose, and that's to get the donors in, to make the sponsors happy, do the best that we can.
Then I changed my habit to where I start coming early, setting the room, setting up tables, setting up chairs, helping them unload, and showing, pitching in and lightening their load a little bit. And they began to see that I did care. I did care about what they would do. And then, and it's reciprocal, because they start, Bianca's as good as it gets. She'll stay an extra little bit longer just to get in 2 more donors just to make our goal. And if it's a hot room, she'll figure out a way to get to a cool area and just take the whole drive and change it to another area of the building, instead of shutting it down. And just all these kind of things where we do teamwork together and communicate together to make sure that, that at the end of the day, the donor gets taken care of, and we make our goals.
Right.
And we just help each other out.
And what we found out is working together and communicating better caused us so much happiness with the group. We were able to get in, he comes out, he helps us recruit, he helps us move furniture, he lets us know if it's going to be anything that may happen. We recruit with him, we call him and let him know, hey, we're going to stay a few minutes later because we got 2 donors just walked in. I mean, it's easier communicating and being in the same spot. And that's what we do. It made us work a little harder, which we worked hard anyway, sure. But it's now we go above and beyond. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm not doing this, let me call my manager. Hey, Johnny, do they have an extra room? Do they have some fans? Can we move it here? The communication became better, which made the job easier. And that's the whole point, which made us happier, him happier, the donors are comfortable, and we get invited back more and more. And the thing about it is, some of the places, they like, we want this crew. We want that crew. We want this crew because they're friendly. They get in, they do what they're supposed to do, and they don't make us feel rushed. They make us feel welcome in the gift that we're giving, spending our time and giving us, giving Red Cross a free gift. He comes in, he helps out, and it makes us do the best we can for him, for his drives, because he does the best he can for us. And he takes it personal, with us, and it's not just you're here to do this and this is my drive. So it kind of became a family, a friendship, and we work together, and we realized working together is easier than being against each other. It's a lot of effort to be against each other than with each other.
For me, I just want to see what we've already experienced just kind of flow across the whole organization for other areas that may not be experiencing that kind of teamwork.
Right.
I'd love to see that happen in other areas and all across the board.
I hope to see more communication and understanding from higher management to frontline staff. Because sometimes it is a communication thing with we're out here, and we do sometimes feel like the higher ups doesn't care. So hopefully we can see a little bit more engagement from them with frontline staff and just a little better communication. Today, it's just seeing the different people and the different levels of management and hearing and also seeing different frontline staff from different areas. Just getting to see what they're thinking and knowing that they're not as different as me in Georgia South and someone in Maine or Baltimore. That we have the same questions, that we have the same communication problems, or we're learning from each other to how to better, so they share their experience and I may share our experience. Like they have problems with their reps, well, this is me and Johnny's thing, this is how we made it, this is how some of the other reps made it. It was communication and it was working together for the greater good, and I think that's what it's all about.
Well, for me, the journey has been tremendous in the sense that, like Bianca was just mentioning, you wonder about whether or not senior leadership really cares. Well, some of these meetings I've been in on, I can tell that they value my opinion, that they are interested in what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, how I feel. And that's been a very positive thing for me. I felt very included in the process so far, and I feel very, empowered and inspired by it.